Welcome. This is Reverend Richard Rukundo. So in 2017, I did travel to the US and I had an opportunity to travel down south to Florida and I attended a conference which was the annual Children's Pastors Conference. And it was such an initiative that I was surprised that actually for them, they've gone ahead. Many years back, they began to be pastors for children. They've had an opportunity to gather together for years. And this platform brings together people who have served as children's ministers, as children's pastors, who have led ministries focused on young people, on children in the churches, and started organizations that worked with the children. And they have been passionately and committedly to it. And so I got encouraged and I said, we can start one in East Africa. I hadn't gone all over this continent, and of course I've traveled all over our region, East Africa, and I've not been able to attend one. I think some of the conferences we've attended for those who work with the children in Nairobi, maybe in Rwanda, and I think they are not specifically meant for just Christian teachers or those who are pastors' children. So in this year, 2025, I have worked out with the team to start a conference which we'll call the Children's Pastors Conference. And we will be calling together those who love children and have pastored them, those who have been the chaplains in schools, those who have worked out time to be with the children, even at home as their pastors at home. And some of them could be pastors and the senior pastors in the churches, but their passion is still on young people and how to grow the church, focusing on young people. So in November, we'll be having a conference, the first of its kind in East Africa, in Uganda, to host all children's pastors, those who feel passionate, who have commitment to young people and the love for what they can do to grow up in knowing God, in serving God, in being mentored into people who will love and serve Him all their lives. So I believe that this conference is going to bring us together to appreciate that God has called us into a noble cause. And I know that we come from a culture sometimes which I used to go through, where you feel that, when you're a man serving with children, you're doing the work which is really being done. But I'm convinced that you can be a pastor for children, you can work as a mentor for the children, you can be a teacher for the children, you can be a chaplain in the schools, and you work with young people, and you feel that that's your calling, and you're happy about it, and you're doing it gladly, and you trust that God has called you for that purpose. So we'll be working out with many of the pastors in the churches. We'll be encouraging the denominational. We'll be asking pastors from all denominations. You'll be come from all over. We'll come in Kampala. We'll be asking you, we'll be giving details about it. We'll be telling you, please join us for this conference, because we know that this is a start of a ministry that began small but is grown, to appreciate that we as fathers, as men, as teachers of the children, as pastors, we are called to nurture them spiritually, to grow them and to mentor them into the ways that God wants them to be. So we look forward to having you in November, and prepare yourself, prepare a package. We shall share out everything to you so that you can be able to join us as a pastor who loves and is passionate about young people. God bless you. I look forward to that time.